Hey everyone, it's your boy justafreak, and this time we're gonna take a look at my reads from the month of January while Batman is snoring in the background, of course. And yeah, let's see what I read. First, I continued my saga with Vagabond and I read Omnibus 8, Omnibus 9, Omnibus 10 and Omnibus 11. So pretty close to finishing this one. I can only say that as I was telling you last time, it's a story about a bunch of guys who have a hard on every time they think about the sword, and initially I didn't understood why, but gotta say that sword is pretty sexy. It's becoming sexier and sexier, and damn, it's an awesome read. I enjoy it a lot. The art is amazing, so Inoue did something really beautiful here, and hopefully he's gonna finish this. So Omnibus 8 through 11, volume 22 through 33, and yeah, first read Vagabond. After Vagabond, since I had picked up this beautiful manga box set for Bis dein Knochen verrotten, or Until Your Bones Rot, I started to read it and I benched the whole series. It's 7 volumes, it's not that long. It was a little bit harder since I'm still learning German. I'm not that good at it, but it's manga. It doesn't have such a strong vocabulary, let's say like that. And I was really impressed with this series. It has beautiful artwork, and the story and overall was pretty good. I'm gonna do an impression for this series, and I know that that Manga Kid also has an impression for this, for the digital version. That's available in English, by the way. This is available only in German in this edition, and yeah, I had a blast with it. I binged the whole series, and I have an unboxing for this whole box set, and I have the haul where I also get this one, so I link the videos in my description. But yeah, 7 volumes from Until Your Bones Rot. Amazing thrillers, horror series, pretty gory, and yeah, I loved it. After that I read something sweet, and I got into these 2 beauties over here. It's the Quintessential Quintuplets, volume 11 and 12. Awesome series, I really like it. Only 2 volumes left, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna conclude. This is the series where the mangaka gives away the plot at the first chapter that you read, and it's so good that you're still gonna read the whole thing, because he is gonna marry one of 5 sisters, and you're basically going with them from the beginning, from where they met, how they managed to interact and kind of cross their roads, and until the end when he's gonna marry one of the quintuplets. And yeah, it's a high school rom-com, pretty nice. I really recommend it. I also read volume 32 from Attack on Titan, and also volume 33, but that one is in a digital version, since I didn't had it yet. It's available on Crunchyroll, and I try to stay up to date there, because yeah, right now it's crazy. This series is ending, and yeah, I think everyone knows what Attack on Titan is. I don't even want to open this one to show you some art, because it's gonna leave you with spoilers. It's great, I recommend it. Go read it, watch the anime, do something Attack on Titan related. If you guys were watching my channel, you also know that I'm reading Dancy the Vampire Band, because I managed to get this series on singles. This is an out-of-print series. Some of its volumes are out of print for a while now, and ever since I managed to get a deal, I was pretty happy, because I always wanted to read this. And yeah, I'm done with the main series. Now I'm waiting for one volume from the spin-offs to come so I can continue to read this, because it's not spin-off, it's actually a sequel. This series has a couple of sequels, a couple of part 2, 3, 4, let's say it like that. And yeah, can't wait for that one. I had a blast with this series so far. It's about this girl over here, Mina Tsepesh, who suddenly one day she comes out and she declares that she bought a space from the Japanese government right next to Tokyo, a whole district made on water, and she is declaring that independent, and she is trying to make that as the vampire nation, the vampire band, the place where vampire can exist and I don't know, fly like butterflies and stuff like that. But of course it's not happening like that. She's the queen of the vampires, and this series is all about plotting and treachery and stuff like that. And yeah, people are hating it because some people are hating it because Mina looks like a lolly. But yeah, if you get past that part, this is a pretty good series and I really like it. Also, if you're watching my channel, you know that I picked up a lot of these lately, and that I enjoy this a lot lately. And this is Spice and Wolf, and this is the manga version of the series. This basically has as a source a light novel. And oh my god, I hope that you guys are managing to hear me, because Batman, you're snoring. Anyway, yeah, so probably you heard of Spice and Wolf. I don't know if you tried it. If not, I suggest that you do. If you like, I don't know, a slice of life series with not so much action in it, but it still has a little bit, with a lot of information and tips and stuff related to trading in it, and also with a medieval theme, I could say, and with one of the best waifus in the industry, Hollow, right here. And let me also show you some art. Here it is. As you can see, the mangaka is pretty talented when it comes to drawing Hollow. I don't know if this is true. Honestly, I haven't checked. I was too lazy, but from what I heard from the Discord server, this mangaka also did some hentai. So yeah, you know that usually people that draw hentai also know how to draw the human body. Anyway, I really like this series. It's the relationship between Hollow and the main character. I have a lapsus with his name. It's so nice. They're always joking. They're always making fun of each other and teasing each other. Their relationship is quite innocent, and I'm loving it. This is also a romance series, so if you're into stuff like that, try it. And I also read volume 2 from Rent a Girlfriend, and this has Mami-chan on the cover. Now in this one, the art is not that amazing, but I really like the series. I saw the anime for this one, and it was one of the series that I kept watching every week. I rarely do that because I normally wait and binge series, but yeah, a pretty nice series about a guy who's a pretty weak person, a douchebag. He's dumped by his current girlfriend, being this girl over here, and he's pretty upset, pretty frustrated because of it. It was his first girlfriend and he was in love and all of that crap. And in order to get over it, he sees an ad about the possibility of renting girls and going with them on dates and just that, so just having the girlfriend experience without the spicy stuff. And he tries that service, and from there on this becomes a whole comedic drama, and it's pretty good. and it has one of the best waifus of 2020 in it. If you remember from my previous reading log, the one from December, I restarted a series that I started a couple of years ago, and that series being Ibitsu by Kazuto Okada, so not the horror story that has 2 volumes, and yeah, it's by Kazuto Okada. It's the same guy who did Tsundome. This series over here, it's one of my favorites, and yeah, I read volume 4 through 7, and I finished the series this time. I read them digitally, and I can pretty much say that this series is not for everybody. It has a strong accent on sexuality, on weird fetishes, and stuff like that. If you're one of the persons who know Okada, you know that he does that stuff. He brings up some pretty weird and messed up characters that are pretty perverse, I could say, but I know he manages to take those characters and from episodic chapters where, I know, just stuff just happens and they end up in a specific weird and strange situations. From a story that is like that, you end up actually starting to care about those characters, and I can only say that so far you get attached to them. And this kind of series from him, I saw that he has a way of making an ending that hits hard, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's not for everyone, so it's pretty ecchi. It's exploring some fetishes. For example, the main character is not into having sexual contact with real human beings. He feels weird about the warmth of the human body, and he prefers dolls. And yeah, so if that's catching your eyes, try it. If not, and probably when you heard stuff like that, you even stop the video. If you're not into that kind of ecchi stuff and those kind of stories, stay away from this one. It's not for everyone, but if you read it and if you get past that, I think that it's a pretty good series. So yes, that was it. These were my reads for the month of January. I managed to read 38 volumes, and that's pretty great because my usual target is 30 volumes a month. I know, one manga a day keeps the psychiatrist away, and yeah, it was a pretty good one. I think that, yeah, actually all of the volumes that I've read I enjoyed, and that's a pretty nice thing. I managed to finish some series, to continue some let's say all-time favorites, and it was a pretty good month overall. Managed to read both physical and digital manga, and I'm pretty happy with it. If you like this kind of content, manga, games, anime, figures related, and you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you guys want to help this channel in any way possible, or if you just, I don't know, enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button, smash that button, share this video with your friends, because it's gonna help me a lot. And I know, I hope that you liked it. Manga haul, it's coming, it's just around the corner, and I hope that I'll see you there. But until then, go read your manga. Bye bye.